And welcome into Extra Time, a weekly video podcast with Fox 4 and FC Naples as we take you behind the scenes every week for the first season of professional soccer here in Southwest Florida. I'm Ryan Kruger, and things were a little bit different this week for FC Naples. They'd already been eliminated from the Jaeger Cup, so this last match this past weekend, it was really a good opportunity to let some of the younger guys who don't see as many minutes try to shine in this match. Maybe this way we can find out how they can help the team for the second half of the season as they try for that playoff push. Here's my conversation with head coach Matt Poland. We're coming off against that match against Greenville, and I think the announcers said at the beginning when they were announcing the lineups, 9 lineup changes from the previous matchup. You had said that last week on the podcast that this was your opportunity to get some other guys time. So how do you think that all worked out?
Yeah, number one objective for the game was making sure we were getting guys opportunities to showcase themselves, to get guys who maybe haven't played as many minutes some opportunities, as well as some academy, and we signed a 25-day contract before the game as well. So it was good. We saw a lot of good things from players of what they were able to offer. It was great to see Tyler get his first goal for the club. Garrett with another great assist. It was Joel did fantastic in goal. And so it was good to have the opportunity to see them outside of just the training, and see them in the match environment and how they responded.
Yeah, I mean they came out swinging. That first goal by Tyler in the second minute. I mean it was they certainly wanted to make sure that they made their impression.
Yeah, no, incredible to start that way. And then part of it was quite a hot day out, and it's hard to maintain that energy. And so you have to be really smart about when to find the moments to defend. When can you get a little bit of rest? How can you keep the ball in moments, not necessarily to attack, but to get rest on the ball so that you have the energy to defend at a high level as well.
One thing I've really enjoyed on this, soccer journey of this year, you take this most recent match in the Jaeger Cup. These seasons can be so long. In baseball, we're in the middle of, they call it the dog days of summer, right? It's hard to create urgency. But soccer, you have this built-in urgency because you have these kind of tournaments, these cups, the Open Cup, the Jaeger Cup, and so in this one, it's oh, well, I got to watch that. And even in this particular match where you were saying because you'd already been eliminated, now you just wanted to get some of the other guys in there. Well, I wanted to see that. I want to see what the other guys are looking like. Like soccer really kind of creates this urgency in the middle of the season. For a fan, it makes it way easier to really attach yourself to it.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh. It keeps it a little bit. The different tournaments, there's some different opponents in there, maybe some different rules attached to it. The cadence of those games are all a little different. So it helps separate the regular season games up to add those different cups into it. And now, the 2 cups that we're in, we're done with, and now it's just focus purely on finishing out the second half of the regular season as we go forward.
All right, well, let's talk about that then. So this upcoming weekend, we have Richmond Kickers going up there, a little bit below you in the table. If the ended today, they would not make the playoffs, but you guys would. But how are you feeling so far about that matchup?
Yeah, they're just a really gritty team. It's going to be, it's a physical team. They're a team that will foul, will play tough, will play hard, will make you earn every opportunity. Nothing will come easy to them. It's almost you have to be prepared for, that physicality that they demand out of any team that they play, and you have to match it to be able to have success against them. So it's going to be a game that, you have to get up for mentally, sure, but probably even more so the physical aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. Are you noticing that? Because when I've gone to the matches, sometimes you'll see a team, you'll see a squad. It's like, whoa, they are super physical, and others, it's not like that at all. They're maybe it's more. I'm not sure the word you would use. It's much more finesse. So is that just what you scout against? You see who the teams are more physical, who's more finesse, who's more technical.
Yeah, every coach has a different game model, and then inside of that, they have different players profiles and how they want to use those profiles. So, you'll see teams that are more physical. You'll see teams that are much more, as you said, technical or finesse, really trying to build. You'll see teams with more speed and trying to be more direct. You'll see teams trying to slow the game down, and much more. If anything looks like it's broken, they'll foul and just end the build up in those actions. So each team kind of has their own identity. And that's, I think, what's so exciting about soccer is every week you're playing against different formation styles, and your team, although has their own style and formation and all, you're constantly adapting to the flow of whatever opponent you're playing against. And then inside of that, it also changes. You have one striker that could be 6'3", and then their sub could be 5'8" and really fast. And so inside of the game, the way that you're defending that player changes, or that position changes. And so there's always this constant. To me, soccer is very much like chess, and so you're always trying to think one or two moves ahead as they're also trying to think one or two moves ahead.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about this upcoming schedule. So, 3 games in very, very quick fashion. Now, the good news is after you face Richmond, you come home, Paradise Sports Complex, for 2 matches, a Wednesday and a Saturday game, both back to back, but at least you're at home. You're not on the road. You're not traveling. It's probably going to be good because it's been a while, it seems like, since you guys have really been playing matches at home. You guys looking forward to that, to have a few at home?
Absolutely. Yeah, we love playing at home. We love getting to play in front of our home fans. And, ultimately, as professional soccer, we're only here if the community supports us. And so getting the opportunity anytime to play the game in front of our own supporters is amazing. And clearly you can tell by how the guys play that they really value the support from the community as well.
Mhm. And what's great to see too is you see Paradise Coast. I mean, that looks like a soccer pitch. Whereas, when you guys were playing in Greenville, that's, obviously like the local college football team or something like that. And it just doesn't look right. It doesn't, it's, that needs to be where you're playing football. Paradise Coast, like that looks like a soccer pitch to me, just visually from the eyes. I don't know if that makes a difference to you guys on the pitch at all, how that is made, but, just visually as an observer, it makes a huge difference to me.
Yeah, obviously we're very blessed here to have the level of professionalism from an aesthetic point of view. In terms of players, any player that has grown up in the U.S. is used to the multicolored fields, just because we've all experienced those throughout our youth. But yeah, there is something a little bit can be confusing at times, or take a half second to figure out which line color is the one that's out of bounds, or where the goalkeeper box is, or things like that. It's always, we're very, very blessed here that we don't have any other lines on game day but our soccer lines.
Join us every week on Extra Time.